we say Bema Jona Yamuakwaba Fache kept ready yache on camera. But the bedding come when you ray a cotwa banintino share chakakra na pressure no ewumpa. Amanyukua hodwa ede pempem so se obedim kunim se obedim cho ewie ye no senior wie ye ene behunu chale na se sei dia kwakoba ene se NPP amanyuko ene na Adom dankwa kufuado ena edim kunim omampani John Dramani Mahama ene NDC amanyuko ena entumi enim kunim. But the good news ne se wo kan nyina bomu a ye befa ne se wo man Ghana edim kunim fi se amanya hodo ne observers eba nyina no na wo musuro edema oman Ghana fi se afia bato no na tension no wom se na nanwe ni ankọ retirement omampani John Dramani Mahama enso anwe ni na akwa ese or very young to be former president entina stakes na very high na the akwakoba eno no ya bobo na awie eba ne sen na NDC entumi anhyego we ne nkomo a eba bedi na honorable Oklete Telabi ewofie ha sanso na honorable Stephen Asamoah Boateng ewofie me de Kofi Adoma wanwani me producer ne Welbeck Kofi Ampadu ye betwa ye ho aba ye ba me da badwafo ye di akyerɛw na afi ya hye ye nkomo na ase na ensem bi se wo ho no yetumi bisa eba ne sen ene ko wie se de e ko wie Yetwa ho kwaje yaboafo nkrato yasan aba na se de medi kan de mbedwafo eto anim no sa fe no akan ho a honorable Oklete Telabi a member of honorable osit no how far one ko bi okra
meji maji
enti yetime ma congratulations
why not what check kra thank God pray dada thank you very much
na nya easy one
not really just easy but you see me catch ade no event event e kwese okwakobo football to the Ghana say into kwa bibi any way they win lose
sure
what you say
no but to win that means share NDC members of parliament wo mu lose ye na e ko so ntino say utimi win ni ya
you see say we no enya ade akọ so obi ko bi fie ko so den sase ko na go to mami o
okay
so the
will be a team
ko du wono ma to the ase e say wa ko twa loto na wa so twa 67 na 68 aba o say ka kete is a number 78 these are numbers you know nyam ya Adom you know I mean I say it too
it has message about so number 7 Asamoah Boateng me nim to say wa ba na edin kunim are we going to eat kokonte
he party na wa ba na ya ba benum
okay
as you come amenda was na minchia ho a wo tie he wo hwe he so aye ni je de Ghana ya fa friend na baturum dem ade bia ye na fi bia fi ana ye no ya ye mayi wa ye fi papa de nyame ase ai kokonteze mizi bi ofie papa se aka choro me ye serumi enti aya bi ho no ntema ase but mizi is a favorite but the circumstance of buying is a propaganda circumstance but it doesn't matter the most important thing the nyame na Adom ye wo yeah public service I small man and you them so nyame am ko ma me dem az
okay me sha say free honorable Telabi so menim say dem wanya days kakra what na say akomu aye inspection wo wa mu atumi e de wa nse cinema 1 2 3 bi so say eno enema NDC omampani John Dramani Mahama wentumi awene
medawasi but sana minia asabi 30 I think me CBB I have to thank Esemida the constituency for the chairman ni party functionaries wo mo boy nyina any NDC for nyina madam Omase da Ghana for nyina say in fact I didn't kukuru ya but ajobe see at the end of the day the aya opt democracy na opt no one here practices say you know ye danyamia say asumdwe ama enne ye hu anye ntokwa anye bibia the one say how many days in elections how many days
a week and a day
yes me did say it will be too early. Now, say Rebecca says, see, I work the AC anyway. Look, everything I consider, any JCC I cry no who be saying say, how did you do it? Cry no, he may not be able to tell you. Okay. The other country only yeah, euphoria no. I said, any G ebu so asem na oka. Sanso no bia, yan yedi nkugu no. You catch now because and next thing me social media people are just venting a lot out. Omuka nsem. Na me wish some of these things, Emma out, but you make keep a chile after a brood over woman winning no. I dream home, woman ye lose no a brood over woman lost no. A time will come. I'll be to an objective assessment of the amount winning and the amount of busy lose here because they say make say you crane entertain crane. So they say ebia the ebe said the we yen man winning you know. Maybe that is not the
but
issue.
your party members believe we say skakwedi ebi mo ho man fan your campaign to the extent some of my party office be attack executive.
Well, you see, a lot of it was propaganda. No party be any one man or election workers on spending sika. So they make an see. Me say it happened to me on the election day. Okay. See, people went out, party members, echo moving from polling station to polling station. I can't check for say, one of the millions. Ababa me, one can say 2 billion. Say me check amount for because you will say you in fact, one game beer last minute they pretended not to have anything. Last minute they who say one chase cano. Our people saw it. And I'm sure say in Crawford be in the heat of that, even those who catch them, woman said those who quote and unquote woman wishing and well went into the market with that say oh yama mu PC 2 billion. Even we say woman the 150 million man. So I mean in fact I created a lot of problems to the extent say woman say a senior party person in my constituency was on air and I can say they've given me so much on the election day. Say me go chair no. I am not saying the party did not support they support you. Okay. But Oman first be a massive chairman for no and go to Aba. That didn't happen. So they say. Okay. We worked. Juma, discussed Juma, near dinner. But I know we need to be very careful. Yes, you might end up creating situation to be in contact because if indeed we are all NDC people. GD say a party no. Then they assume there. Say assembly people should hasten slowly, before going on air or to the market with certain things. I want so they say. Okay. And now the other because look, at say obia okwa sorry ko bomb pie de bia bibia to no. One way you obeka say Nyankopon na osum no kra no ni ho ana. But what to boy you say certain things and one way ya ebema ukra reconciling yourself with the God that you are worshiping and answer ujidi would be difficult. And I just want to appeal to party members. Yeah, and you'll be an ultimate fact. And you'll be an or foot. I mean, our expectations were, that we were going to win. And then we need colleague because say Nyankopon crack and so we lose Uganda onyini because of course they were prepared enough to win the election. Time I also prepared. No, somebody was also watching your steps. And also no obey circumvent you, obey the obey no to the out with you. So they make an answer. Okay. It happens, we should not be quick to just start condemning. So they say, yes, reactions and actions and whatever. Remember, one way your party, we open ourselves up. Now I see, when see Tokroba, see one, and I just want to appeal to our our party members, followers, teaming supporters of the party. Say, let us take what has happened in good faith. It has happened, yes. Ubehu, bibi anka opesa anka yeye ni say. Say no, uko kekam uko tietie mu ye de obeye nyina kra. Esiewie. Are we saying say you lose election the party should be, become the financial decimating party? No, you ye no more party no ebubu ana. Debi.
Okay. Messing about Subio, but still with the NDC, Honorable Seven Sama Barton, we just said DNMA NDC Lucia. We will come to why maybe the MPP won from your side and then from your side. DNMA, we just say account, or is it generally Nagana for just wanted a change?
Well, the Macanozi can Mamenda MPP for a party Banase Papa. Them Kunimizawa be on the phone. Ofi 2008, answer Anka Baton. And if you say they are prepared. In fact, the next election always begins when the last election finishes.
Okay.
Until your strategists must get to work. So, Becca, Yejuma Bibre, na party Mbani Yejuma. Metsi so na ya Ghana for na but Odomabo MPP for Mahabado Ozikan, because we were determined and we were clear what we have to do. Until Emi Motume Maka, because now be Jimfin pa Ada Obuane. A big botuma back on later. Say, yet to have Bonia should be here. But immediately, NDC, far. I mean, I can tell you, the NDC one complacency see home.
Okay.
I think well, Shumu 209, they were like, maybe some they were behaving there in maybe. In fact, no, you one of them homes will win because no one you know want to. Nti ama when you are J brodo na in fact 2012 kwa che odan che biti ho che odan biti ho pa na oye ma ehumobol kakra ba ho afa oye Professor Mills nyame fa de cleanse onya ne baby kura yin they played to the gallery for a while yeah the man che prof ho che biti nti oye President Mahama Ben ama ehumobol kakra na what amount for the but impo hwe you have 50.8 080 and when you 51 bo tina margin no sha na hwe statistically require obia all ko second one at least votes no drop into it was obvious that the votes would drop, and I'm surprised the NDC were so confident they will win a battery. They were prepared, but Ghanaians have decided that what I didn't know now what no what to do I feel the way we so we prepared. And also, me just did one so now apart from complacency, that when you message to Frank to me when you message.
But we're talking of infrastructure development.
When you message, the spectrum of Aban Namemun on your infrastructure and since I don't hear a Mensabo command. It's been in Canada, what's a party where you know ideology. So, Tetina, socialism, capitalism, center right, center left. Now you could school like church, political science. This year, maybe you do developed countries now, because we want basic needs in our cover. But basic needs of new part that's saying only is banana busy food. Now, as our best clothing. Now, maybe was need bottle shelter. And that's how politics has been reduced to, especially here. You part of common. All the bread, on your baby in that, on your attending point share, name that no, now, infrastructure. I'm fine. I'm not sure they don't worry. I'm telling you, it's a beer munima. You wait, what's in that? Cotograph market in the area. A stadium near Boria. In fact, stadium require we see what we say. Obi catch them then near dwarfs na vipers or what we go into one honorable ball or homa. Yakotona is back. You see, the question was one of Yakotona is by near his scale.
Okay.
So you see, you've done infrastructure, but what was the impact of it? Nothing. Roads are what building, baby. Yeah, I can Yabako, I or the car or but no, what did you want the road to serve? Or the from here to here, what about another Ufihabaha, Tika Kwan, Eguda, although you don't know so, there was no impact. And I kept on, and it's why anymore. You can't use more. Yes, Mr. Namu message. More message I didn't say I divided. Yeah, could talk. Mr. Hana no could I hear before. We had a difficulty with our executive. We took a decision and we moved on. Yet move on. Yeah, your party natural. That's how it. Okay. Now, no message no infrastructure now more. Now you can't have baby answer baby from Goggisberg in the time in a way. And to be I was an I 10, and I 2, I'm I 5. It's really irrelevant. In fact, President Muhammad or your vice president. Okay, also be allowed Baba or compare infrastructure and or mediocrity. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Entire as on you know. It can some to her, it haunts you. And he said, then you move beyond infrastructure. Health, what happened? Health insurance will go. Education, nkofo won chi no also this school done 200 na le hu de untum ma fi obaji tum me bo na ba de mu nji tubi mo ze why as de why ja tum because Ghana mpanyimfo won ta nje won fondo ntum but oden cho hu de ade no ntum ye no ntum a failure on his part mokro utom school down osi ikro bien in finfin the distance between school down to utom is about almost 5 kilometers. About look 7 years. How is he going to walk up to the school and back? About you're not doing a car. And now that it's a piano, I shall to bus. Let's say I extra course. Now the teacher for say. So you are adding extra course plus school down there says one. A kaji bosia education school down on your investment or this carbon tentem. Inti bonda bosia na kashim because or additional. But you are not preferring we na investment nti na reboko but you hunu don faso na afin so e moframa no so pa wo hon what's the day school anamba hu a wo tom na ne nkwa ade hoda na wo ba nti na nyankofo na ne nuan mo onyi za agro okro mo na onye wo school obawe no onyi classmate nti abofran na ade no omgbe nkwa kan onyi mo bi what nkran tema saviligu nanton ehu dam na he faso yenya wo boarding house ko am ko na da room man faso yenya yen ti no mess up mutum yeshia we click enti oma Ghana cohesion is very good nti na work as information catch if you know what you are talking about you lose this election enti I mean these are the few I noted but one wo pede what hobo na wo check no there are so many other aspects
okay quickly before I make honorable tell bi hono DNA ma mo nso eboa mo mo high points in the
we were focused. In fact, in America, you do baby a him or you take a decision here. One try. I want you as one try. Yaba. One try. So once that was settled, the rest were focused. The Momiaka the Mazi. I feel so. The human capacity when you draw everybody together. Here and yes, we were the flag bearer. And his level of energy energized all of us. Yako baby 1 a.m. now or sorry no kasa that gives us the encouragement it's also part of so human resource no good Mark Menu was performing, the general secretary was performing, or the acting general secretary was performing, the acting chairman was they were performing. I am going to I acting that was the throw here they acting now more chairman were here but they had been entrusted with the responsibility until they had to perform. Now, honestly, if you so your message was clear, that mama can nipan a common food, clothing, shelter, 3 things. If you ignore that, it will be able to punish you. So we kept on that. And I get a formula. And now I launch my take the master. I'm the man taking notice. I say, Nanado, okay, the formula, okay, the plan, because it can't any planner. So your thought processes must be systematic there. In your look B, look C, the man. Now, there's one plan, now one factory, one district, 1 million equivalent of $1 million per district. Here, Crowd North, yes, you buy a dama, Obama, why are Greek. So there were, session here manifesto, you can select 5 key crops, be near promotion, it's equivalent to cocoa. So that what is the banner? Obenya no do faso because you have been or a farming or you know be anto na wa say ontum fan kofi ono so ontum ntungu na wa boko na he kwafo na afare fo no wo bre nti here message no was a basic necessity you cover we are then of course you then move to the next stage which is manufacturing on many be you are way to mpona ofi the basic agricultural now also made to service industry that's what Ghana has become. Ghana has jumped from the agro, straight to manufacturing service industry. Yeah, I'm missing the middle ground of manufacturing and industrialization. Here, the man, you collapse. Because service industry is I'll be not smart man, or easy, and telecom, and we'll try. Then you try to grow her. Empty for nah, good for what try, Papa, Obia kept my head. And she did that day, empty, and they could talk on Facebook. And she what is it? But manufacturing, I'm ranting in criticism when you do my, and that's what we're talking about.
Okay,
so we had a message.
And I will tell you, watching your big, I try to the point to parliament.
Medasi, you see what the MPP did was to look at our challenges as a country.
Okay,
and I'm happy on those things. But you see, the question as to whether the omukano another thing will come. Me, I've decided I will give them 6 months. After which, no, 6 months. I'll give you 6 months after which I will go after you.
6 months.
Because you see, a few, that's you see, a few of the things you don't need to build a factory to reduce taxes. You don't need to build a factory to. There are a few things that I want to see happening. Because you see, if it happens, it's good for all of us. If indeed it happened, then we also learn a lesson from how.
Well, you don't believe so much me to taxes.
And America say we are looking at it. Say, Omaka, let's see whether it can happen. Because you see, I mean, I maybe anyone about a person or banana in Crawford who wants to. So they make us anything in our politics, propaganda. For a government to look like a very wicked, entity, be our own person or money in Crawford, and based on that, in fact, they did a very good job by
and so you say
yeah, that's the point. Because you see, when you look at me, I went, and I didn't only work in my constituency. I used a lot of my students. Even before, say, election, by June, we deployed almost about 60 students to various constituencies. I'm a person who what our challenges, the amount for expectations. Look, the issue about job was, what was flying. So they make gonna say, and then we had problems with the power, education. These are realities on the ground. But the fact is, because nipa no feel it immediately, obi kono so me respite, and I say, try me, I'll do this, I'll do that. No, people are more likely to listen. So they make gonna say, that was what happened. And media they make say, yes, they hammered all these things home seriously, and they didn't mean worse. They went to to the ground with the message. We were also we also had a certain inclination. Yes, we agree. Say we have not provided jobs for everybody, but the infrastructure here provided some of the steps, policies already burning would create jobs. Some of them are creating the jobs, but the people of Ghana are not prepared to wait. So the Americans say, "Mama, almost 6 months. I want to see what is going to happen."
So believe some way, and they went on the ground.
Yes, of course. That was what because
But there were some of your communicators, when people for
seriously, they pretended not to have anything.
Okay.
And because one of the things they did on the election day, on a day to on the 6th, and scouts were catching them. Look, the people are sharing money. Oh, the people had money. I mean, some of your people confess seriously. Easy. No, on this program, somebody, it's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact.
Say you proof.
Oh, it is a fact.
No, facts.
It is a fact.
So we have evidence. Evidence. Fact, but say what? Because one can say who be.
Me who here? Unim, yeah, Mama Gajo. Don't joke with politicians. Mimi go who be there. Don't joke with us. Mimi themselves, they had their people. Omo infiltrate me come. Na me should infiltrate to come.
Okay.
So we're gonna see whatever is happening
there.
Oh, and American. Until when they decided what they were going to share, what they want, and information. So they say. Okay. But to a large extent, I say, it came to us too late. It came to us too late. One of the things that and the American say, you see, the Obiani one of Omane Juma until you. So the American say, Obiani one of Omane free education until you, because these are the things that Obia person. Look, Kwame Nkrumah can be. Also, on himself, Ghana for milk and honey in a park, because of course, he was building infrastructure, he was doing this, he was doing that, but the people couldn't wait. But after so many years, and then you bought Kwame Nkrumah here. Now you bought Nabaso because time I know here the vision who we didn't see eye to eye with.
But you agree? So one independent and now infrastructure. And infrastructure no.
And American say it is just the chicken and the egg. Which one comes first? Because the egg can say we almost always see factory. If you come to my constituency, baby, I want to say factory no, and then NDC is extending electricity to that place. Electricity and water and you cannot establish the factory that you are talking about. If there are no good roads to the place, you cannot. So the factors are contribute towards the siting of an industry. No, if there are no good roads, no electricity, no water, who will go and live in that area? How can you, if you have to ferry your what do you call it? raw materials anyway. No, you see a lot of things going to. But you see, and I say, as humans out we are now. Obia per se na sitremu immediately no. People will buy into it. Yeah. Ghana hanu. Asofo, I'm not by this denigrating of Asofo bia. But you catch yourself a passport, bra. Me bon buy am when your visa. And people go.
Okay.
So they make an say. Anything no nipa no be share among for omu here. And that is what they did perfectly. Omu will say, oh, people have problem with jobs. But and yet for 2008 and a graduate back out how many jobs? And yet for 2008 it has been an issue I work on. But they harped on that.
Okay. People go to tell me over to us. Mama come commercial break him. Me ba me say am kwan na over to us. Ye twan ho na ya basisia. Ye twan ho kwaje ya bo afọ nkrato ya san aba na abato ekoso na yeguso a ye di ho enkomo. No tell me na onwie but onye ne say this tag of corruption. Sada Jida.
Well, you see, 2012.
Yeah,
that was the message. Adam Mukra. It didn't wash. What you mean? Whatever. Sada, whatever. In 2012, it didn't really, stop us from winning the election. The Americans say.
So it didn't
affect us. No. It did not affect us. The basic things, what people need.
Yeah.
And then America say, "We must dramu home." That effectively. So they are saying.
Okay.
And among for the teaming youth bought into it. So they make an say.
Okay.
I mean the people. And now you see the other thing too that affected the NDC was the fact that people did not come out to vote. If you look at the difference.
Party no voter region for instance.
Yes, Ushe Nanado 2012, any 2016. Share the difference. What votes ultimately extra outside what he minus what he got. It was around 92,000. And if you look at what President John Mahama and you compare, the difference was 1 million plus. Sorry, I say. And now because you say a lot of people did not. Look, for instance.
Why?
For instance, you know, because I say. That propaganda will throw into the system on the election day, did some magic for them.
Yeah.
Say, NDC was sharing money. Look, me honomono. It is 7 o'clock, between 7 and 8, are branch executives, party, food soldiers. I want to mobilize a month for a P. About my vote, They were in my house. Once you want to say, you see, 2 billion of them is saying to one share no more, which wasn't true. Okay. Until they spend and where they came from, it won't buy one banner so catch them say, oh, Obi for 2 billion man say China. No mind disappointed. But it never happened.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Interesting, you say it never happened. Me MPP constituency officer Marco send me just a message. As I mean, tell Honorable, we shared maize, cloth. 20 cities at Odumasi and Agomanya and bomb.
No,
but that's not I just.
No, you see, no, I am not. You see, let me tell you something. You see, me, I am not a hypocrite.
Oh,
I will not sit here and say,
exactly.
But not on the election day, I did not. I gave out, yes. Look, it is the usual thing that I do.
You can't hear your conversation, but you will tell me someone coming.
But I never gave out 20 cities.
And it's a yes, I won't mention his name, but there was, you see, I say corruption and play part. It did. So, I mean, my campaign, now, yako platform no seven kasa me sanfo na ma I was information local government minister, so I play on the ground and see what's going on and listen. Now people were angry. I'm surprised also I'm playing one. Yes, we played a lot of Woyomi 2012, but 2012 the deciding factor was the demise of Professor Mills. I'm telling you today, it made a huge difference. If I found that crowd kind there, say yeah, or not, one which
Yeah, that.
And I'm telling you, you would have lost that election.
But they had a reason for.
No, I'm telling you. Look, we did all the research. You check with you would have beaten them. Corruption was ripe. It was too much. But even let's go to the energy side. I mean, you have a doomsday issue. Yeah. You want to solve it, but it's not just the generation. That's a huge processor. The generation, the distribution, up to even the payment side. Marcus is all machine be now what they one meter shema card shema no why you be the meter like when you pano boom for and it's all such how even the machines came in people knew about this. Not only that, the okay car power and Mary now even the gas I was able to now the deal I was striking we are losing out. Most of the gas will fit Nigeria almost a call on back. Now, Kafadia Bessie or not Luciano Hoko, Opapanisika, and now we'll Japan. Now, on Poman Fan Trencher. Also, the issue of what's a Jumasama kind of continue winning. No, more than that. The sheer incompetence was key. Until people saw there, beyond Mawari, you buy the bill. Now, President John Mahama, go to my year beyond more year. For instance, Obizi Nyamaba. Is a tax to do. Now, I should not tax no Obruno, no, to my. You don't manufacture no Kafa Yamani Biba. Oko China. I had them ya. Macafaba, my employment crofo, the beyond was the tax. Now, you do so home. Now, Michiago for Code or Yam, Madam, Mamma Casa, Yamani Bina Moton. So the whole manufacturing base collapsed. And now, relocate you from here to Cote d'Ivoire. I'm telling you, plenty. Really? Such was saying we need Ghana Bobo. At one point, we can't say, Mr. President Mahama, or when the bill and another and back, Ghana will collapse. And I'm telling you, and then the document to be captured, Vice President elect, Baunia, or some more, now, this transition a year, and now until but can be your best documents. I just checking in there.
Okay.
Now, American case are there incompetent. People saw there's no hope. People were losing hope, and there was anger. I'm telling you, me so dying so poor crab was so me basa. Mokro Ebola ready program be me predicted the exact
percentage.
Me predicted percentage, and I'm surprised they didn't pay attention. The spiritual side was working, and I tell you, the battles the lost no nyago ni easy. You there as in human politics in a juma be say nyame nkan wa ye na ode baby a ntumene German. Nebo tumene wa ho as in the winyan sign as higher. So incompetence, the corruption, the one message was poor, and they didn't have the people to do it. In Bibi Sabaka, ya wapa for now, no way here. Be usually where the Bibians has it. My friend maybe James Ajen Boatin be no yam. Na could the talk it the court to Kasama say, yeah, no can't be. Me say into born man with a sukono mafo. Oh, what before we there? I've been to my friend when she called me. I'm paying for her. That's in paying for him. It's a performer to be fiancé. Not was she. Until paying for a corner of Besham. Make them if I breach about for now, my penny for winning. Now, for a period, be permitted. I mean, at some point, now don't pay me. No, me. I made the minister, Mother Quiet. When you have a time, a bimus, one call, why are here near Shia. You need to learn the public service, the civil service. In you, equal bad road, Nezobia on your Jumada, office school, or passing exams, or Tiffy. It's on okay, minister. Now, say businessman better than you look at the doom so now electricity, maybe Mutumuncha, Marco generator, motor, diesel, Murubu, and now taxes in Pochomudo. I don't feel the tax in our bands, you mention here more. But the more you tax people, the more they avoid paying. One chap. Uncle, on your Jumada, no on both of them. They do more starting. And Uncle, no, when you need that, or your minister to you who a succono man, I don't know one before no.
And I will tell you, a
succono man.
Look at the history of this country of ours. Kwame Nkrumah, I touted, I mean, you're born about Basuniade. Ubisa Kwakuba Kunum Papanum at the age or recruit woman to public service. When we hear Juma and landmark
let's not go there because that is debatable. I have my reservations about Nkrumah's performance.
Well, that is.
I can tell you that. But I am a hand. I got to tell you.
You see, you see, I don't know. I'll grant you that because of your tradition, you will not.
We have a lot of criticism.
You will not because you see the same things that we said about Nkrumah. Some of them now we are saying them, but you see, the posterity is going to judge all of us.
Of course,
we're going to see. And you know, the Americans say, or see corruption, incompetence. Well, sometimes I ask them, you know, up till now, the definition of incompetence maybe
you put unnecessary taxes on businesses.
And then that's why I said I'm giving you people 6 months. All those, you know, obnoxious taxes. Say, yeah, they are banned. We'll see. But you see, what do you call it? Some of the taxes are yeah, the ban. One more on sunset period. Some of them were temporary. Some of them, you know, were temporary.
The condoms, you know, permanent.
Anything, we had sunset clauses. But you see, anything, we are looking at, you know, the NPP, and I wish them well because if you don't wish your government well now, then you want your country to, you know, go backward.
Okay.
Into the MME can say, I am giving them 6 months. Some people have come out 3 months. Teacher trainees are 100 days. I don't know how it works out to be 100 days. How many months?
And they are concerned teachers.
Concerned teachers. Yeah. 100 days.
Yeah.
We want you to do that, and it is good for all of us. You see, it will be good for all of us.
Minimum contract be a minimum contract be a one sign. I want report. And it's in billions. And you must stop. You stop her. The Mexican can pay the nursing jail hours. I am telling you today. But we know a lot.
Uncle, let me tell you something.
There's level of corruption. You stop on the CCR. We have enough money to pay the teaching, the training allowances.
The expansion that is going on in Port today, as I speak to you,
but I'm telling you,
the expansion that is going on.
Contract.
No
contract.
New and what is the process? Is the pipeline?
You see, the expansion that is going on in Tema today.
But he didn't say expansion.
But the fact is that you see, yeah, Kano, Sebi, we are restoring the teacher training allowance. Then yeah, just one event. It has its own repercussions because you see, you should be prepared because you can't say. Hither to know that training colleges, all the training colleges, being the health and then whatever, no more quota. Today, you are lifting that quota. And we don't want to hear the NPP government come to tell us, say, because we are reintroducing the allowance into the quota. We don't want to hear that. I'm just telling you. We don't want to hear. No, I'm just telling you. Some of the things.
Relax.
You know, because people have started talking about it. But some of the things.
Ghana phone was in here, but
Ghana
what in my hand. And say, 6 months, fine. But I'm just telling you there, whatever time you give us, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you deliver on Asamaikan. In fact, Nana, you don't go for that, or you see, I'm paying away in Mamincha Nana. Maybe you feel the witch. I'm doctor. Now, Mamma can there. I saw my look on your promises there, or turn up on it.
On a switch, yeah.
Hey, Michiano. Now, mobile stops now because you see what nobody.
Michiano.
Mumpa de Yako Bastop Bobby.
Oh, they
go bus stop on that, Mahaman, or show you. What's more than
Tiano.
If I don't ya boa for nkrato ya san aba me nim se metumi afa mo course tew bi a we new studio ya system like a free studio akanaba when you say when your policies for ya system ni bi ya studio ba
I busy mention
there be a studio ba kono the election
only otuado from the
yeah from a different studio nti production mama me new studio lines no 0302 211-701-702-703-704. Emu bi Alfra yɛbɛba na yɛne edi nkɔmɔ wo ba mesrɛ wa ma o TV no volume no nkɔfom ne tie ɛwɔ phone lines no ɛso na afi yɛ ne ntɛntɛm mfama honorable prince hey yɛmɔ akɔba
Kofi bejo to no pom de say.
Nyame da so hyira me alubo bɔkɔ de.
Kofi nyame adom ya wa pa nyame adom.
Mentie we.
Tia obeja forma me pa se ne me bɔ ma so pa ni juma pa mu die.
Tomo je o so.
Kofi di kama me chia honorable police. O say since 1992 NDC and Equita City ni sa be tu sebre. And then honorable police MPP et ma be city na NDC so di I was about to get the honorable police.
Okay.
I go be say Diana you are Tel Aviv Kano.
Yeah.
Some people as a party no. Yenya na dia kuma so. Ni nim say party bia na kuta future. But who share President Mahama administration or the buy no. Fine ne infrastructure ni no man no ya there. But mbunu na no do man na mo sa mbunu na na di na koko position. Because who timi say okay.
Na das me fancy atawtaw pa George yɛmɔ akɔba.
So me check the for na yimre.
Yeah, you so pa George baton e odi akasa.
We dey you na tell us na pete. Ni shen kwa kakra say yin na ja NDC ni ye kini na amse ne ma ko yi. Srepel for say the day we kimi no come me blame game now mo ye o NDC mo na high kakra ti best srepel for say thank you for ma mo dey so ma. Omo kan se ne mo no.
Okay. Memfa Osman ento aso. Osman what enkan e mo ajo?
Yeah, mpacho.
Osman free hin na kasa.
Me free nkwanta voter regi.
Okay, Osman kasa.
Yo, mpacho we dey da mo asini djuma pa mo ye. Mefa akonya isu ada obi bia afe, obi oto abama omampeni joma ma bia, mefa akonya isu ada na afe. Se waye bi na anye yi no. Na nyame pe no eno ye na nye nipa da fani nti nyame mo obi abotre na Kofi we da mesrew mpacho mpesi mi fata ko nye so na me advice voter regime for say dey ya mama yenti ye own country because nye ko so no in fact my say and say mpin for no person be dia boy na voter regime o share already na your country bi nti say dey ya mpin for no
hey, voter region, new country, and anyway. I'm going to Kofi Chato. Bra Kofi Amayo.
Goland thing.
Bra Kasaminti way. Not free him. Okay. Tell pa into. Kofi free for Francoberia, but on tier of phone so. Yeah, Brenna so also. One of us have been last words, but Mr. This issue of yeah, boo way more, yeah, tie way more, if that could. The fact
but ono de is a besen sidu biwa oyembra omampina we ni na na do dankwa was na the channel said the ways nkunyi no kan da masem de ya pecho mara so me pecho
to for na ma because
kan that day na la de
NDC chairman say omo share omo so face
mankasa me hwe na bosi mo kunkum na nyuma say nya botal politics is over battle. Na wala penyin na kasa tide na wala wonyi makunkum no kwa chede e peden tokwesi. Onya botel portfolio mpocho. Me na me wole go ho not ma sanze ho. Di me go fi portfolio baba bia don on cap. Revolution time na me but na mpocho. You are heightening unnecessary tension. Mpocho time. Two incidents we see and na me chofu so ampofo na and I was sad. I mean, say aba bemuda. Nya me bi asisi mpia in the past. I peda CC I am pedo CC bio. Into all kwa the MPP before issue statement. Hen General Secretary can be there. Obi anya botel the chopper there mam won fa branch won sem. Oh yeah, president let Zaka. Malan sumpo ma kebi obi bebre na me sense there wonya botel. But I have had intention. And it started on the night, quickly. Or it started on the night, what's it? Macmillan now said, treasonable. The word treason, let's say a champion, union government, and now a soldier for work treason. When you tell the choice of words is not good. Abobloshi. Sabaka, Adam Tabobloshi will come here from any bureau. Then you want the one
you see, the point is that no maybe a cost. Let us accept the fact that the cost me. Personally, Anaju, they came to my house. Look, the fact that...
So what is your advice?
So in the American, they say, let us not deny the fact that some of these things are going on.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And so it should
those
because
honorable, no, maybe Western Regional Minister Paulidu Ivansedu, their brother was killed.
And Timothy, na he was
attacked and killed.
Madam, I say, yeah, Brennet, and
let me conclude. I wish. No, I just want to appeal to the young one. You see, look, 4 years, no, anything we have just pleading with them. No problem. You see,